It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Los Angeles Chargers. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as he gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. Ready.
First and 10, Herbert. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is brought in at the 15. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Browns, nothing. Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, break.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 6, Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Browns first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
18, Rebel, Warrior 70. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bob, Buffalo 18.
To the air on first down. Sanders got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hurt, 19 Lions. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 79 Broncos.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Benjamin St-Juste picks it off. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll, full speed from the start.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Go shoot.
They kick the running back in motion. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. And first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
79 Broncos.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Ready, ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cut 19. Cut 19. You got to pop out.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready up.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Get up. Viking 18.
Man in motion, out of the slot. 1st down, here's Sampson. Has some room to work. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here. Sampson. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Come on, come on. Set, go.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. They'll have some extra time to consider this call. It's going to be 3rd and goal as we hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Here's a give straight up the middle. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
5-9, set.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Herbert from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. Go line, the Chargers, first down.
Now Herbert again. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. It's Herbert once more. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Herbert to throw once more. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers break their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Timeout called by the Chargers, they're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll go play action for Sanders. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Benjamin St-Juste picks it off. Will be just yards from a touchdown as they take over inside the 5.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
At the 3-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Gets it again. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. They snap it to Herbert. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turpin with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10. They're on 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Man in motion here.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Buffalo 18, Buffalo 80.
So second and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. This is second and 6 coming up.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Here's Sanders now. Oh no, they get him yet again! Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Back to the air following that pick 6. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 1 at the 40-yard line.
18, 5 in. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw now is Sanders. He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 6.
19 sight, not corner.
First down,
Cut 19.
Cleveland.
Cut 19. 19 Wyatt.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Caught by the open man. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. And we've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Bravo 80. 60, trap 60. Let's go. Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders throwing this one back at the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
On third down, they'll go to Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Seventy Ranger. Go.
Sanders now on third down. It is cut left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And don't see the hurry up here.
Buffalo 18.
And the Browns first down.
Mustang Knights, Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
From the red zone on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
It's second down.
Let's go now.
A handoff here to Sampson. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopped by Deion Henley. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Boswell able to knock it through. And that's only a small chip off of what's still a 29-point advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turpin with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down.
The 24-yard line.
League alert. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warriors 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here he goes, third and long. brother. It's another interception. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
J. Smith, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Herbert to throw. Over the screen to Hampton.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback. On my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Hampton, the stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
A loss of 4 yards. Brings up
Don't throw for it. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with 9.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Ready? 19, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
To Sampson here up the middle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check smash, check smash. Dragon 60.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Browns 1st down.
19 sight, not Panther 80.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Red, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Couldn't make the hookup with Matthew Golden. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
I'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Go.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready? 18, Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Sanders back to throw. He put everything he had. It brought in inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the third. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns trail by 22 now.
35, Browns 13. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, Kappa, ready?
Herbert now. He's got a man left. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Catches made down the right sideline. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 23 on that one, and that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Escapes the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Baylor tight.
Herbert throwing again. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers leading in the lead at the end of the third. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
18, Riley, 18, Cowboys, 7 Pirates, Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. White wing. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Fits it through the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Offense to the line fast.
First down, Browns.
They send a man in motion.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air on first down, Sanders. Left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Go! Riggs! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Trap 60! Trap 60! Ready?
Third and short here, Sanders. And they pick him off again! And the Chargers get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. The Chargers have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. First and 10 now from the 46.
Ram. Whoa. Watch the ship.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Absolutely fires this one right side. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 19.
Sampson from the pistol. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
The truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Check, smash! Check. 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! 7 Pirates! 19 Lions!
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Working quickly here.
6 yards.
19 Tiger!
Hand off to Sampson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's now 4th down.
Panther 11! 60 Maverick!
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. It's caught. Fannin has it. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
12. And the Browns first down.
To the air, Sanders. Golden there to grab it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Spun out right by Golden. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Browns.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
Running back sent in motion. On first down, here's Sanders. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18, 70 Lions.
It's Sampson on the carry. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They kick the running back in motion. Sanders now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Well set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 45-yard.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
5-9. Ready?
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Herbert again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away. What's next?
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
It's Herbert once more. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he drives this forward to the 6.
10 more yards.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Herbert to throw once more. Forced out to his right. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
2nd down, looking for options. Oh no, they get him yet again. And forget the turnover, Brock may take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers continue adding on to that lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Come on. 70, 70. 7 Pirates.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
On the carry, it's Sampson. They get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown.